Welcome back to Let's Play Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver. I'm BurningDogFace, and last time we went to quite a great deal of trouble to open that door behind me there. And, well, now I'm curious about what's behind it. Shout out to F. Drake, who, quotes me by saying, "Navi, if Navi could torture you at will." And then he comments, "So, Navi, then. Hey, listen, hey, listen, hey, listen." You know what? That never bothered me when I played that game. Because if you don't ignore her messages, she only bugs you about once every half hour or so. Or, you know, when you're standing in a spot with a trigger on it. But, like, honestly, that never bothered me any more than it did in Majora's Mask when they had a fairy who was identical in every way, except that instead of speaking, she communicated through the sound of a ringing bell, and words appeared anyway. Yes, I made a slip-up, I almost made a slip-up in the previous session, so shout out to Yornik, who says, "Hey, How to Reave a Soul isn't the worst title, I suppose." Huh. Oh, yes, and, shout out to Faye Otter, who, again, quotes me by saying, "I'd advise you to touch grass, but there isn't any here." And then, I was playing a ranked match in a racing game, and I demolished everyone else. I beat second place by an entire 9 seconds, and was promptly told to touch grass immediately. Had I seen that message and it was sent, I would have replied I would, but all of the grass is under an ankle-deep blanket of snow. On an entirely unrelated note, Shelled Grub E-Girl was not on my 2026 bingo card. No, I will not be elaborating. I'm not sure I would like you to elaborate, because I don't think that was a reference to one of my series. Oh, dear. Oh, dear indeed. Let's see. To me, my flesh. Oh, hey. Damn it. Oh, that's embarrassing.
The Oracle's Cave, where Kain's first fateful meeting with Moebius occurred. Moebius played the role of a doddering soothsayer, stirring his pot of visions while dispensing enigmatic predictions to gullible visitors. Underneath the facade was Moebius the Time-Streamer, sorcerer of the Circle of Nine, a ruthless manipulator with the power to bend time. Since his murder at Kain's hands centuries ago, these caves have stood vacant, though, like Moebius himself, they are rumored to be only a facade for a much larger, more elaborate complex.
It's a golden...
I sensed that Kain was here, and at that moment, I would have plumbed the depths of hell to find him.
It's a golden tripod with a chain hanging down, holding up a golden brazier, like a cauldron filled with fire. Do I eat the fire? Yes, I have the fire sword, but what does that accomplish? My sword is now made of the fire of prophecy? No, that's not it. You don't set this. Literally all that's in here is this. One fireball! That guy didn't even know I was there! I can only assume I meant to use this on something. Nope. Been a while since I just opened a fucking door. Well, this isn't right. This is leading back up to the surface. By the way, I did look it up in between episodes. Only the first one I fought was the Tomb Guardian. I did confirm that the rest of them are, in fact, Turilim. No idea what Tyrell looks like, but, fuck off. Yeah, there's just nowhere to go or nothing to set on fire. Well, failing that, I abandoned the flesh, where the flames are now blue. Go get this back before that guy inevitably shows up at an inopportune time. Looking around, looking up. I mean, good on them for not making the ceiling perfectly flat, you know? It's got bumps and holes and shit in it. Oh, I do really like the fairly metal, carving? I don't know what the hell that is. Of a snake-like dragon encoiling a dude with its neck. I'm going to go ahead and guess I do not send the thing through the portal. And there's nothing in here except the portal, so... Just making sure. And I do remember that because when I got here, I noted that the transfer point was on the opposite side of the room from the doorway, which was rather unusual for portal rooms. Usually it's either right next to the doorway or down the hall if there is no door directly attached to the room. I could burn this if it was real. Can't swing in midair, so we're not trying to cut the chain. Don't blast the chain. No, that's not it either. I thought it was onto something there for a second, but it was only glowing because I'd hit it with a fireball. And it faded out immediately. I mean, I like these things on the wall of the armored dude. That's kind of cool. Wait, that guy'll be back. Oh, no. Because I'm really confused about that, I have to admit. Okay, there's just literally nothing here that's even remotely flammable except that banner, and it's not real. Huh. At least it was easy to work that out because we're in a cave. No, I don't think that's actually a secret. That's just a part where they fucked up the graphics. Oh, look at that! That's why. The contours are wrong in the new graphics. You can peek behind this wall. But in the old graphics, it's bent the right way and it all fits together. Just as well I didn't give that guy permission to come back to life. ditto the next guy. Just sort of pondering to myself. Well, maybe you shouldn't have been guarding a magic fire. I'm just saying. No, that just keeps waving my sword through it. Yeah, I don't get it. Did I fucking miss something? Oh, hey. Everything has made sense up to this point. Everything. Oh, right, the twisty thing in the middle. Yeah, that's what that was about. And then it logically got to the part where he reached the cauldron and dug around in the dirt. Just a little bit. Oh, no, wait, yeah. Hi there. Pretty sure I only needed to hit him twice, but... where's the fun in that? And it's not bringing it back out to the surface. I know that because there's a bonfire in that first room that I could have just used that. Why was he digging in the dirt at the center where there's a spiral pattern? Huh. It can't possibly. I rotated it, and oh, the room turns instead of the cauldron! Well, how about that? I'm not gonna lie, I feel insufferably pleased with myself right now. There's a picture on the wall of... oh, I get it. Yes, it's not... yeah. It's supposed to just be a wall full of gears and springs and coils and shit, because it's not supposed to look like that, like a painting. It's just supposed to look like the mechanism they use to rotate the room. Which is weird, because it wouldn't need to be like a tenth of that complicated. I'm suddenly reminded of a cartoon I saw the other day. There's your problem. The cartoonist has no idea what the engine of a car looks like. Was that guy there a second ago? Well, I guess it's a statue-ish. Oh.
This, I deduced, must be the man himself, the Time-Streamer, Moebius. He seemed not at all the impressive figure I had imagined from Kain's boasted exploits. And yet, even this cold image radiated a certain undeniable power.
It's a man in a very loose outfit. I got Aladdin pants, a jacket with a hood over his head. And I find it interesting, he's carrying a staff, but in the old graphics, it's just a straight staff with a jewel on the end. I mean, I guess it's a jewel, it is a statue, it's hard to tell. But in the new graphics, it's a straight staff with a jewel on the end, as well as part of the staff, a snake coiled in a spiral around it, and biting onto the big jewel ball at the end. And he's directly facing a giant clock. Oh yes, messing with this machine in the lair of Moebius the Time-Streamer seems like an excellent idea. I fell. That's embarrassing. What's over here? Oh, is this just the way back up? It is. Rad! Except I came out on this side, so that must be where I came in the first time. On the other hand... Oh, this is a gliding thing. I thought this was going to be like, Oh, I haven't opened it yet. I totally thought that was going to be, something I could light the first time I saw it, because it looked like gas fumes, but no. I guess if I opened that, I can glide straight up. Oh, I do like the idea of a time... What is the word? Chronomancer pretending to be an oracle. He's not having visions or prophecies, he's just seeing how it plays out. Well, I pulled one of the two levers and it moved the minute hand. Huh. Okay, so that makes it obvious what I'm supposed to do, but which two symbols do I make them point at? Do I just make them both point at the big one at the bottom? I've seen that symbol before. Pointed things at it before. Well, worth a shot. 2630! Oh, interesting. It's moving these beams of light down here. I was 100% expecting there to be, like, one spot that had a special receiver. Or is that the projector? It's in a ring. Oh, it is the projector. All of these appear to be the same down here. Him. $6.30 it is, I guess. It's lacking any better ideas. Ah, yes. You slide the thing around the middle and point it at that thing. Which I couldn't see from where I was standing. Big medallion. And... nothing. Okay. Is there another lever that, like, opens those shutters, for example? No. Alright. That's not gonna work. Jumping up to the top does not seem... Piss drink. What is down here? Bunch of identical symbols at the bottoms of support pillars. Whatever that is. Reminds me of an exhaust pipe. Oh, stupid question. Can I constrict this large thing? It sure don't look like it. Alright, alright. Oh, that's weird. In the old graphics, this corridor is gunmetal gray. In the new graphics, the corridor is pinkish. Maybe it's rusty. Mind you, if it's been here long enough for the entire corridor to have an even coating of pink, I feel like this giant log that the machine is built around would have rotted by now. Or at least it wouldn't look like healthy wood. It would be rotting. Tell me your secrets, oh Moebius. I could make it 6 o'clock. Nice. What did that do? Is there another one of those medallions way down far? Yeah, I guess there was. Okay. And it opened the giant shutter at the bottom. Will it break everything? Nope. Oh, I do like that. You can just hold on to the lever as long as you want. He's just not doing anything with it now. Sorry, I was annoyed there because I pressed it so fast at one point that it moved on to the next one without making the scratchy noise. That itches at me for some reason. Like, I guess that updraft is to get back up here. Oh no! I've fallen into a portal puzzle. I mean, not one of the ones about the portals, but I'm in a room filled with blocks with colored lenses on them, and there's a big beam of light being shone... Oh yeah, goes in the yellow side, comes out yellow. So I need it to be purple, huh? So that would mean I want it to be blue. And, well, and yellow. Okay, how do I turn it? That's a problem for future BurningDogFace. Oh, I see. Yes, I'll probably do the constrict move on each of these. Yes, yes, there's even spirals around them. Aha! In the... Oh, there's another differentiation. In the old graphics, it very much just looks like the floor has been scuffed up by many, many feet traveling over it. But here, it's very clearly spirals that have been carved into the ground. And not, you know, with care. Or cracked and horrible. But yes, I'm BurningDogFace, and I will see you on the next episode of Let's Play Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver, when I work out the mystery of how I'm hovering a foot over this block I'm standing on. Till then, have yourselves a lovely day, Burning Dog fans. Later.